It's fine. It's fine.
You're
hey,
fine.
everybody.
You're fine. Doing fine.
I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Joey Evans.
I'm Camilla.
I'm Z Garcia. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Crowdsurfing, where we take a look at all the massive amounts of wonderful, terrific projects on Kickstarter.
So much.
Really?
So much.
Game Found and Backer Kit.
I think you left me out of that
exhausting.
email.
Slow week, folks.
It is. But that's not saying everything's bad. There's some interesting things here. And I put in some of the cool extra stuff you guys sent me. So
You
there's
have an
that.
extra thing that I might back.
I know
One
what
of the
it's
extra
not.
ones I might.
I'm trying to figure out which one it is.
I think I would know which one it is.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Which one?
Is it the...
Don't tell me.
No.
Don't tell me.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we'll get into that, folks, here. There's stuff coming up ahead. So stay tuned. But first, this episode is sponsored by Backer Kit. Let's take a look at a project there. Okay, today we're taking a look at Innovation Ultimate. Innovation is probably the most popular game to come from Asmodee, and it has multiple expansions, and now you can get all this stuff in one place. This is really interesting to me. They have new Age 11 cards. So Innovation is a game about civilization going through 10 different ages and trying to have the most points or winning in one of multiple different ways. And so you can see these cards here. They show an age number. They have these different dogma effects, which can affect you, affect other players, and take actions. There are multiple ways to win, and there's a lot of different expansions. Here they show you what's coming in here. Age 11 with this new Splay Aslant. Before you could splay up or to the left or to the right. Both of them would give you different abilities. Splaying Aslant gives you all the icons. It's the best way to show it off there. There's also a new junk word here, and then all the expansions. Echoes of the Past, which I've played. Figures in the Sand, Cities of Destiny, Artifacts of History, The Unseen. Man, and they've improved the multiplayer. So there's a lot of really cool stuff here, and it all comes in one box, which you can get here with Innovation Ultimate, available on Backer Kit right now. All right, here we go. Let's start off by taking a look at War of the Three Sanchos.
Sanchos.
Tres Sanchos.
This is the fourth game in our popular Pocket Campaign series, says Surprise Stare Games.
I love that this War of the Three Sanchos only lasted 2 years, right? I mean, 65 through 67, is that what that says?
I guess one brother took the other two out.
It was a
they're brothers?
quick skirmish. This looks like an interesting little game. It definitely, if you don't see that it's a small game, that cover, the name, the art style, certainly makes it look like it's going to be a big Euro game.
Yes.
That's what I thought,
I was
too.
gonna say, it
Until I
seems-
saw Pocket, I'm like, yeah.
And then you look at the little bits and you're like, oh my goodness. It's a very small little area control kind of game.
Yeah.
Fighting, playing cards, shoving each other around on this map for control. That's cute. I like the look of it.
You too. I saw the Mintworks type of little circles there. I thought, okay, that's a...
Yeah.
Yeah, those banners and the art style, I mean, it's a very well-known artist, but those banners make me think of something else. And I can't think of what I'm thinking of. Is it Trois? Is that what the look is?
No, it doesn't look that boring.
I don't know. I think it looks like a lot of things.
It
It
does.
has a very standard look.
Yeah, it has a very Euro game
Yeah.
look to it. Again, I like that it's a very specific moment in history. If this was a war game, we'd all be going, oh yeah, very nice. Oh, very nice,
Yeah.
because we don't know anything about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's a Euro game style. Tom, at least, is like, oh, this looks like crap. I think it looks interesting.
I think that the thing that most drew me into this, and I mean, you were talking about it, is watching the video and everything. It seemed like a big game. You know, you're doing this, you're getting the influence, you're moving here, you're doing the dice to fight, like all this different happening, and then you come down to the pocket size. So I think that's really interesting to see what they can do. How big of a game is it going to feel like with this few components once you kind of wrap your head around the scale of what this is, you know?
Yep.
I like the name of the company, though, Surprise Stare. I don't know why. It's like, it's a good one.
No, they make a lot of small games,
They
though.
do.
That's kind of their shtick. That's why I assumed it was a small game just when I heard it was them making it.
You were right.
Have you played the other three?
No, but I played other games from them before.
Okay.
Okay, let's take a look here now at Blitz in the East. We're saying historical here.
Yeah.
This one is more of a war game.
Wait,
It
go
is.
back up to the top. Does that say 93% unlocked? What?
What?
Now, the last stretch
Oh,
goal is
interesting.
Oh,
93%.
jeez.
Okay.
Now we're really being granular on these things.
Wow.
I thought that was the game at first, and I was like, that's a bit much.
That's a pass for me.
Really?
like-
I don't know. I think that's cool. Just seeing.
That looks great. I just don't want to play a game on
Oh
that.
no!
On the
I just think
wall?
that glimpse into the designer's diary, if you will, here, and what he did. I think that's really cool.
Oh, I think that's
a
great,
Real
yeah.
selling point for me. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that's.
And
It's again
Man,
like
it's-
it's that
a war game.
standard
It is, yeah.
Euro game, the standard look, the standard counters.
That's a really low angle here.
Yeah, I
Very
don't
low
understand
angle.
what they were going for on that.
Like these guys' grins are like almost evil looking coming from this angle.
Yeah.
There we go. There's the game. Yeah, we'll see.
That's a lot going
That's
on.
That's
better
a
than
lot
the
of
map.
that's a lot of game right there.
That's a lot.
All right, one of the most popular games this week, which shows what week it is. But I mean, 48,000 again, 1,800 backers. It's a lot.
That's good, yeah. $20 also, that's gonna help. And I do think the game looks good.
It does.
I like the art style. I mean, again, they're kind of banking on that.
I don't think they call it a combination between Dominion and Quacks. I don't really
And
understand.
this one right here with Dominion and meets Quacks with a little Uno.
I don't know if they've ever
Oh.
played either one of those games.
It
Wow.
did seem interesting. You play cards from your hand.
It does.
The first one you play is whatever, but then after that you have to play the same number or the same color. That's the Uno part.
Right.
Every card you play has an ability, but then also every card you play is a buck, and you can
Right.
spend that money to buy a new card, and you shuffle your entire deck every time.
I like that
That's
too.
interesting.
That's interesting.
Okay.
So deck
Yeah,
building
this-
using the entire
Do you like
thing.
that first player token?
Yeah, it's funky. I mean, I'm assuming it's a
Hatchet?
cardboard. The metal ones look bizarre.
Hatchet.
That's what it looks like.
I like the look of this all right.
like that
I
box.
think this is kind of
pretty
neat. That's
cool.
never going to lay flat,
No.
like ever.
It's also never gonna
Go back in.
go back in. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I dislike that box.
Oh,
Really?
I don't like that. Yeah.
Yeah, what's the point of that, dude, other than to show off?
That animation is the only point of that box.
I know, but
That's
that's going to be
true.
so beat up and it's going to get so...
And
not
one
gonna
of them
stay that way.
tears or
I
gets a little weak.
don't like that at all.
Yeah.
Is it holding the stack of cards in
I
that
don't understand how
animation?
that is
It
working,
is.
by the way.
Do you have to separate out the colors each time? Is that what it is? That way you're picking the colors
Maybe clean
you
up afterwards,
use?
but I think the rollout box
Roll out.
is not going to be the thing that people start.
Oh wait,
No.
super easy
Copying.
setup. So do you use that? I missed this project for some reason. I don't know how. But like, do you use it? Do you keep the stack separately? So that is the setup.
Yeah,
like
when
you
you
roll it out,
purchase,
and
you
boom,
have
then
to
you're
stack
ready.
separately.
Yeah, like if
That
you
way
buy
you're
a
not-
3, you just take it from the 3 stack.
Right.
Yeah.
costs you
Okay,
$3.
that's pretty cool.
This seems all right.
Aw.
This seems all right to me. I like the
I do
style.
too. I think
of it.
I like it.
Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, maybe that is a cool thing in how it's packaged. I'm just worried that it would not work well.
Well, the good thing is if it doesn't work in the box, I mean, it's just a deck of cards at that point. You just get a baggie.
Yeah, that's true.
Like an animal.
I'm an animal. Here we go.
Yeah, buddy.
This was in, I want to be clear, this was in the board game section.
It's so weird.
I did, notice that. That's pretty cool, actually. Like, I wanted to put this together. I saw it and I was like, oh man, it's probably going to come assembled. No, it doesn't come assembled, and that's so exciting for me.
Okay,
I
first
want
of
to
all, that
build
is
this.
nothing to be excited
I am
about.
so I
No,
want to build
no.
this. I want to play with it. They have the little things where you can make the electronic sounds, so you can do like your wiring and your circuitry. I want to play with this.
Wow,
I'm not
really?
big on the
I
manual
think it's so
reset
cool.
of the little things that you hit with your ball, and you have to go up and go, pook. I don't know. I'm like, man.
I want to.
I'm curious how it works. I'd like to play with one of these.
How much are these? I thought they were.
60,
Well,
right?
it's probably not going to fund, is it?
Wasn't
3
that
days,
expensive.
maybe.
I
would
60,
love-
60 or 30? Oh, it's an insert.
No, down. Wait, it was like
Insert,
60, right?
where's the, here it is. It's 40.
That's not.
40 for the, no, it's 40 for the machine.
Uh-huh.
And then you buy these inserts. So it's
Oh, but if you
it's
want
like
that,
80
you
or
get.
70. See,
Wait, isn't it like 60 for everything?
this is the, no, oh, maybe there is an everything one. Early bird, 50. Yeah, never mind. I lied. 50. That's pretty good.
I know,
I
right?
want this.
I wonder how hard it is because I like the idea of the wiring it up. It reminds me of those little kits as a kid where if I
Yeah.
did stuff over here, the light
Yeah,
would turn on over
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I don't want to cut anything out though.
No.
No, it's die cut, so you're punching it out just like a board game.
Is there glue involved? Because I'm really
It
bad
didn't
with
look
glue.
like it.
And there's flippers up
Okay,
extra
you get it.
flippers
I
up
will
the
build
top.
it for you.
That's
and play with it
interesting.
for you.
I might pack this.
I know,
Yes!
right?
Tom!
For me.
And
Definitely for you. Joey, go on.
Come on.
I don't know. We'll see.
This
I do
looks
like
really
pinball,
good.
and I have to say Joey's better at pinball than I am.
That was just that once.
That's because he has
was
one at
pretty
home.
good,
He just
though.
practices. He goes home every
No, I
night.
beat you in one game only of like the 6 games
you
we
did.
played.
I think this would be so fun. My son too loves. I mean, I think Loopy was just saying.
So-
My son loves pinball. To build this with him and then have him play it
See,
and
if you're
then
a kid building
recycle it
it-
when you're done because it's cardboard. Heck yes.
See, if you're a kid, building this would be part of
not
the joy.
keeping
As an
this?
adult, Tom
break.
building it would make me a lot happier, and then me be able to play it.
I agree.
But do you keep score? I guess not. I assume not.
It's cardboard. You just write on it.
All right. When's the
Looks so
when's the
stupid.
delivery date of this?
What?
November.
You're such a grump. It looks so good.
November.
You are a grump on that one. All right.
Cardboard pinball machine.
What? Are you anti-pinball?
Anti-cardboard.
No, I'm just like,
Did you play pinball at
it's
Gen
gonna
Con?
be it's gonna be so. It's cardboard. I mean,
You don't know.
Starship
It might be
Scavengers.
good.
Solo play space exploration game.
This, I was trying to figure out what it is. I guess it's an RPG.
Yeah, but if it is a solo RPG, does that then make it a board game?
I was
think
wondering.
It's based off a pre-established,
I don't
pre-established system, though, right? Like
Yeah.
Xylite, Zycon, Zy something. I think it was Xylite. So I feel like that's maybe why I couldn't figure out what it was. Is because if you know, you know, and I don't know.
No, I like their $637 like goal. They're very specific, like that.
yeah, it's like it's a book. It's an RPG. It comes with one book with rules, one book with the adventures,
Right.
the quests, the whatever. The one part near the top where he's like, oh, and for you to keep track of where you've been, use sticky notes or paper clips. And at that point, I was like, no, no, okay. You're gonna sell me this nicely printed book, another book which has adventures, but I have to keep track of crap with sticky notes or paper clips.
Yeah, yeah.
What kind of game is this? You know what I mean? I was very
Right.
confused by that. It wants to both be like real do-it-yourself kind of thing, cardboard pinball kind of trash, but it also is like a nicely printed book. I thought
then-
that was
Yeah, yeah.
weird.
But the video shows him holding like a little packet.
Sorry, is that anyway?
And I thought there was like a different game that came with it, but I couldn't ever find that in the description. It looked like there was a packet of a game and the RPG, but I couldn't figure that out.
How is this one doing?
It's funding,
It
obviously.
is funding, but
It
it
is.
had a very low
Like
goal.
20,000, right?
Yeah, it's pretty well actually.
Yeah, I just wonder if the page is what's hurting it because it looks like there's a lot of interesting things happening. I just couldn't quite come to understand what
Unless
this
they're
is.
repeat backers, the ones that got the last one.
That could be.
Yeah, yeah.
The imagery is great.
Right?
It's just not. I don't know how much of it is like. It doesn't feel like it's almost part of the same thing.
That's exactly it.
Anyway,
Is it AI art? I did wonder on that one.
AnARKey trading card game.
this is the second time they've tried this for sure. Because I know they tried once before. They got Danny Trejo
The first time they did
to
too?
back them to and
Look,
it
he's
bombed.
right here.
It bombed quite badly. Like they
Really?
pulled the plug on it,
Really?
and it was doing very badly. You can probably see that if you. That's probably their
Is that
second
him with
creative.
Becca Scott?
Yeah.
We gotta
Yeah.
up our game. Get Danny Trejo on our show.
Yeah,
Wow.
or Becca Scott.
Should I know, Danny?
What? He's the bad guy in every movie.
No, he was a good guy in that one movie where he like had enough of it. He was riding a bus and then
Which one was
Oh,
that?
the old guys movie.
I regret asking.
And then in the
Expendables?
sequel, they had the guy from.
he's one of the prisoners
Lethal
from
Weapon.
Con Air.
He is Con Air. That's how. That's how I
He got
remember
a
him.
bit in Con Air. Yeah,
He was.
Yeah, I know. He got
He's
a bit.
Machete?
One bit of him was left.
He did a movie called Machete.
Oh,
That's the one I was thinking
Oh,
of.
yeah.
That's where he's a
back
good guy,
in.
right?
Back in.
He was
Yeah,
a good
why
guy in
not?
that?
Well, sort of. Anyway, there's too much going on in these cards.
Baba Yaga. Oh, I like that. Look at text though. Oof. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they're pretty busy cards.
I like how
Alright.
one of them is a Gen Con backing that confused me, but you can.
I'm wondering if that was like a discount if you backed it, if you demoed it there or something.
Did we
I
not
don't
bring
know.
home a copy of this, maybe?
Yeah, there's one back there.
Is
There
there?
is. Oh, sorry.
I
But
guess
I'm
it-
guessing it's like again an early release
Who
or whatever.
knows?
I think
yeah.
it'd have to be.
Okay,
I'm assuming
that-
it's
yeah.
not.
I mean, what's the delivery date on this? I think it'd have to be.
That artwork looked like Maximum Apocalypse, right there for some reason to me. I don't know why.
That
Dash
already looks like the
resources.
guy traced the lines from one picture to the other one.
Yeah, that's a bit too. That is.
Hey, let's make this one green.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think this one as a trading card game or whatever they're calling it, I think it looks pretty weak. I don't like the look of it.
I mean,
It's very busy.
look at the artwork in that one compared to the other cards above it.
Sure.
There's no consistency.
Yeah.
That's what got me.
Yeah, for a game like this, the artwork has to have a certain something.
Right.
When it's a trading card game, a lot of what I'm doing is pulling gameplay and personality and world building from the artwork
Yeah.
to build a bigger world, right, for myself while I'm playing.
Right.
And I'm not getting it from these. It looks very amateurish, like the font, the look of everything.
It does.
Also, half the girls forgot their pants, so
You don't wear pants in the Apocalypse
apparently not.
or
If
shirts.
you're a girl.
If you're a girl.
Yeah. It's,
It's clothes is optional in the Apocalypse.
If you're a girl.
Danny Trejo's all over the place. He's like in Zombicide 2.0, right?
Wait,
See,
now
that
this is-
artwork right there, to me, looks like that superhero card game.
Which one?
The one that's not branded, that they made up their own world.
Oh.
E. Garcia.
Multiverse, what is that called?
I was thinking the same
Yes.
thing. He Garcia.
E. Garcia.
Sentinels. Yeah,
Multiverse.
yeah.
Yes.
Sentinels of the Multiverse.
Guys, let's move to
yeah.
the next
Does.
project.
Oh, please.
Shut up, cat.
This looks incredible. I mean,
I was waiting for the rest of that sentence. Incredible.
I was like-
I don't think it looks that
No.
bad,
No, no, no.
actually.
Best
Did you
looking
watch the
projects
gameplay
this
of
week.
it?
Yeah,
I did not.
I did.
it looks that bad, Tom.
I think
it
this is one
doesn't.
of the better looking games this week.
Yeah.
What's happening right now?
You roll 3 dice. You
Yes.
pick 2 dice, and you put them on this wheel. You
Yes.
reveal everything between the 2 dice, so it's a push your luck game.
Yes.
If you get Z's, you take them and keep them. If you get a meow, you bust. And then
Right.
you put all that stuff back, and you decide where the meow goes.
Okay.
That's the game. It's a memory / push your luck game.
I also
Okay.
want to say I like that font a lot.
I like it.
It's a cat font. That's a good font.
I guess.
Let's go
Okay.
back to
And
pinball.
it's incredibly small. It's a very, very small
It is.
game, but it
Okay,
looks
when
fun.
you go in order, you don't have to. I don't know.
I thought this one was interesting, yeah, because, I mean, again, you are trying to memorize and moving it around and setting
I
your
like the
opponents
name.
up, and setting yourself up for good. I thought it was interesting. It's one, if it came to the office, I would absolutely try it.
Right.
I'd be like, oh,
It'll
yeah.
take 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Shut up, cat. That's a good name.
That is a great name.
All right.
That's incredible too, by the way.
Iron Rail 4. Now, I have to say, I think it's been a good chunk of time between number 4 and number 3. Because 1 and 2 came out pretty first. The first one was Irish Gauge. And then there was the one I went across. And the third one came out a little bit after that. I don't know, maybe they'll show them down here.
This is the
assuming they
first
have
one
them
on
all right
Kickstarter,
here.
right?
No, they've crowdfunded some of their previous
Oh, there they are.
ones.
Ride the Rails.
Yeah,
Ride
Irish
the Rails
Gauge,
came-
Iberian Gauge, and then Ride the Rails. There was some time in between those. Age of Rail South Africa here, which also has, it's both a new one, but it's like upgraded bits for the series.
Oh yeah, like those metal trains look
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. There's like sort of cool,
Also,
just
lots of
neat looking
cash.
stuff that you can put in all
Yeah.
of them. It sounds like I really like that.
Yeah.
So if you're invested in this series, and if you like them, like if you liked one, you probably are invested in the series as a whole. It's a good train series. Then getting the upgraded bits here would be a no-brainer.
See,
That
I
is
have not
cool.
played this. Is this like the middle row between Ticket to Ride and 18XX?
Okay, so this
Is it
is,
like-
well, it's
Yeah,
think
Tom. It's
so,
kind of
yeah.
like that, right? It's a middle ground.
nothing
between
like
those.
Ticket to Ride.
Well, he
They
means
have
complexity-wise.
Complexity between board game and 18XX. Somewhere in there, right?
You literally listed the two extremes of
I
games.
did. But I mean,
So yes, this is between those, as is every game we're talking this week.
but it's
Except AnARKey.
oh
No, but
nothing's
okay,
like
so this is a share. Oh, I don't know how this one plays as much as the first. The Gauge ones were shares.
a lot.
But there's only a few shares of each train company. So you're buying shares and then growing these trains.
Right, so it's like 18X.
Gotcha.
It's just one
Gotcha.
single.
Okay.
I really enjoy the middle one of this, the Ride the Rails. I like Ride the Rails. I hate Irish Gauge.
I feel like I played
Really?
Iberian.
I do. Sam liked it, which was odd, except for the fact that it had the word Irish in it.
When Viking Rails comes out, he's gonna be all over that.
I will be getting these metal trains though for my.
Those are nice,
Those
right?
are really cool.
I mean, I just saw the renders. The renders look
How
incredible.
much is it? Can you add on like just getting the metal
Yes,
trains? How
you
much
can.
is it? 'Cause it's 180.
60, I think. right?
69 for Metal Train.
70? Gosh, that's not for as many as you're getting.
Right?
You know?
Yeah, those look nice.
That is
Use them
cool.
in the pinball.
Dice, Mayan number dice. You need to bring the ancient Mayan number system to your games. Haven't you been wanting it?
These are easy to read.
Once you understand the system, it's not that hard.
I
Really,
disagree.
I think if you know the system, I mean, look at that. It's
I
not.
stared at this for much longer than I should have. Just that graphic right
Really?
there. I was like, okay, I get the 0, which I definitely feel like they had to hand draw that thing. It's awful.
29
Yeah,
is my
yeah.
favorite thing ever, by the way.
And then they went through like, I understand everything up through 9, 10 makes sense, everything, you know what I mean? Like it's starting to
Yeah.
get really busy.
This.
And then they lose me at 20.
I think yeah,
the disc
20,
shows
the
up,
20 is
and then it goes
So
away.
the disc is 0,
with the dot above.
and the dot above is not 10, it's 20.
No, the dot is 1. But then if it's above,
Like if there's enough
It
space
says-
between them,
You have to, yeah.
it makes it a 20.
that's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
I'm really confused
I mean,
by that one. I'm
through
sorry.
20, up through 20, I think it's, but yeah, you're right. I think staring at the dice, two things is certain. You have to stare at the dice and think about it for a little bit too long. And then at that, they're just kind of basic dice.
They really
You know,
are
the
basic,
dice
but I
aren't
just don't
bringing anything.
understand
And so it's
sometimes.
like, so I don't know. I think if you understand the system, it's not that hard once you get it, but I can't think of any situation that I would want these in.
Wait a minute, I'm confused now. There's ones that I don't even know. Like this one here in the bottom shows the 0 and then 3 dots. That's not even on
60.
this chart.
That's 60.
Oh, that's a 100-sided one? I mean a percentage die?
Oh, what?
Wait, how did you get...
I take back
Well,
what I
one
said about
single
them being
dot
easier.
was 20.
You're right, you're
If
right.
it's 3 dots, maybe it's 60? Or maybe that's actually a 0 and 1, 2, 3,
No.
which is 30.
That's 10, 60, and 8, and...
I like this so much, I think the Super Bowl should switch to this. Okay, go back
You
up.
backed
3
for the STLs, didn't you?
did. Well, 30
There's also
right?
that one right there, the 6-sider right there has a big 1 on it. Oh, no, wait, that's 5.
That's a 5.
You know what I mean? It's like, nah, man, forget this. This is a mess.
Someone said we're number shaming the Mayans? No,
The
look.
Mayans?
Okay, the
What?
Mayans should have come up with a better calendar if they want to get number shamed, okay? Oh, the world's going to end at 2012, or we ran out of papyrus. Make up your minds.
Pirates.
All right.
Pirates.
Zombie Chickens game. Prepare
Now.
for the Buckopolis.
This is where I've been waiting on.
I really like that art. I
Hey.
think it's adorable.
That
This
art is
game
crazy.
is
It's like
super cute.
Garbage Pail Kids, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
It's super
Yeah,
cute.
it
I
is.
like it. It's,
That's
it's
what it looks
the
like.
right kind of nasty.
Game would look terrible, I will tell you.
The game looks okay.
it looks
It does. It looks cute for
I
kids.
mean-
I think almost like Plants vs. Zombies feel, well, not,
Oh,
just like that kind of
Kind of.
It is
castle
a real-
defense.
Yeah, it's like a purposefully dumb looking.
Yes.
Like they're going for that.
Yeah.
They're going for this.
Yeah.
Well, you know, zombie chickens, you have to stock up and then at night flip over cards and see which chickens you can stop. You set traps. You
Right.
set, you know.
Flying can get over the hay bale, and then you've got the fireproof and out. Yeah, it's interesting, you know.
All right.
Artwork's cute.
It's another one that's fine. Yeah, if it came through, I thought this one was all right.
Beers of Ballard. Don't confuse this with the more popular game Bears of Ballard, or the Ballard Bears.
I don't know what that
Oh,
is.
it is now.
I don't get that.
I don't get it.
Is that a joke?
Was it funny? Do we
Just
laugh?
move on.
That's
All right, so apparently Ballard is a district or an area in Seattle that is
Seattle, yeah.
very well known for their breweries. Never been there, don't know. And someone from there made this game about, I guess, going to the different
Jimmy's.
breweries, microbreweries there.
I've been there.
that
Have you
Jimmy's
been there?
side. That's what
I think this is a
thinking.
cute idea.
It's
For
cute.
a
It
game, I
seems
do.
very-
I think I wish that the gameplay was more about, because you choose which brewery you're going to go to, and if you're the only one there, you get all the beer. If you go with somebody, then you split it. I wish it was a little bit more along the theme of like, oh, if you meet somebody there, oh, you meet up with friends, so you get an extra one, something like that. I think that's more in line of what I would do in that situation, you know. And so I think the gameplay there is a little bit of disconnect of how what I would want it to feel. But I think it looks Looks cute. I mean, it looks like a passion product from the people in the area. They know, they say there's going to be Easter eggs if you're from there, and you know the different breweries in the area. So I think it looks good. It looks cute.
It seems like it's made for folks in that place,
I agree.
or they have a connection to it. They're like, oh my gosh, Ballard, that's cool. I've been there. I recognize that. Well, whatever, so.
Right.
Yeah. It's
Great. I think everything about this looks terrible.
Really?
I do.
Even
I don't
the
know what you guys
coasters
are
being
talking
square?
about. I think the art is not that good. The colors are weird. The theme is.
You don't think the
most
art's
interesting
bad?
thing.
I mean, look at the squares they put on for the street.
I know.
They put a lot of time into that picture.
Look at those clouds. They look like they were taken from Super Mario. If you hit one of them, there's a extra life thing inside.
It's so.
I think there's a style to it. I don't find it super consistent through it, but I do think there's a style to it that I didn't find it as offensive as you did.
There's a 3D truck there at the bottom against a 2D background. See it?
Yeah. Oh, what's that over there? Is that a flag?
That is a giant pinwheel being ripped to shreds by the hurricane.
I think that's what it is.
All right, let's move on.
Wow.
Thunderstone
Okay.
Quest, Uncharted Waters. I'm sure you all have been keeping up with the Thunderstone Quest. This is 14 and 15.
That's insane.
It's unfortunate. I like Thunderstone a lot. I like Thunderstone Quest a lot, and I never know what I have anymore.
No.
Like if you handed me one of these, I don't know if it's in the game or not. There's so much.
We said this, I feel like more recently we've been saying this a lot, is this is one of those games where I don't know where to start.
Actually,
Oh,
I will say, I think they have a great starting point right here. This is the
Okay.
one reason why I'm like, this is easily. In fact, I think they should have put this closer to the top.
I agree.
okay.
But this is like Quest 16 and 17, whatever they are. Also, though, they have a reworked base game here that they are saying is the absolute best entry ever into Thunderstone Quest. Like,
Okay.
absolutely,
I saw
if
it.
you are curious, this is what you want. That $50 pledge, you get the brand, the first base game, basically, starting point with Quest 1 or whatever.
I agree because I did not know, seeing this, that I had seen that box at Gen Con.
Yeah.
And I did not know that was this. Because I agree, I feel like I'm too far behind on this.
Right.
I can't, it's like, okay, this passed me by.
And if I am going to find people to play with that are at my level and that kind of stuff, it definitely seems like a boat I missed, And so I
Right.
think you're right. I wish they'd made a bigger deal about that because I did look through this, but I started glazing over because I was like, I don't have a starting point or a frame of reference for
Yes.
this, and it was definitely glazed over. So I think you're right that should have been more prevalent.
I could get you into this if you played Epic. It'd be easy.
Oh,
and they also, like they say, all quests now have Epic support bundled with them. So the way Thunderstone Quest works is like Dominion. There are 10 piles of stuff or whatever, something
Okay.
like that. And you buy the cards and build your deck. Epic, I took 2 cards out of every deck and shuffled them in these big stacks. But I put them by type. So like I have a stack of weapons, I have a stack of magic spells. So you can buy the top card of the stack. So you always have different stuff. And it's not so much about deck building as it is about, ooh, I'm going on a quest. Ooh, there's a Warhammer for sale.
Okay.
Basically, Dominion
Epic-
came out, okay?
Joey just shut down.
Well, I'm thinking-
Thunderstone came
I've
out.
seen
Oh, wait,
Epic.
let me catch you up. Dominion came out.
Right.
You played Dominion.
I have played
Thunderstone came out. It's the same thing, but fantasy, kind of. Then Ascension came out, and they were like, oh, we like that better. So they made a mode which gives you Ascension flipping in Thunderstone.
And that's Thunderstone Quest.
That's Thunderstone Advanced or whatever they call
Epic.
it.
See, right there,
Is
it's
this
like there's so
helping?
much. See, that's what I mean.
Okay.
There's like, I feel like I'm way far behind.
Yeah.
Because there's Thunderstone Quest,
I would lie and tell you we'll play it soon.
but we're not going to play it soon.
There's just too many games, man.
There's no way. Yeah.
Okay, I'll take you back. Joey, the year is 2008.
All right, before we jump into our non-game stuff, we got a message here from Mark. Let's jump to Mark.
Street!
This spotlight is brought to you by Arcane Wonders. Grab your gear and prepare for battle. Call of Duty, the board game, brings the acclaimed Call of Duty experience to your tabletop, immersing you, the players, in intense competitive combat. Play on authentic Call of Duty maps and choose from operators like Ghost Riley or Captain Price. Select your favorite weapons and items, build a custom combat deck with your signature tactics, then jump into the action. Each round of the game, you will make tough choices as you secretly and simultaneously plan out your actions. Will you boldly engage enemy head-on, or perhaps you can outmaneuver and sneak up on them? Maybe they're hiding in that building. Throw a grenade in the window and find out, or take a risk and run for the flag to seize it. After planning, the action unfolds with explosive surprises. Combat is quick and deadly with intense tactical choices. Will you unload your magazine recklessly? Maybe you prefer to take the time to aim carefully. Or will you dodge and outmaneuver your foe? If you get eliminated, simply respawn immediately back into the action. And there are so many ways you can play. You can combine core sets for unprecedented 4-player experience, expansions and new maps, operators, weapons, game modes, and so much more. For more information, please check out the campaign, which is now live on Kickstarter.
All right, let's take a look at some odd, weird, interesting projects. If you have them, send them to me at tom@dicetower.com.
Okay.
I got a ton of them. I picked ones that are ending sooner than later, and some I went through had already finished. Sorry. But keep sending them to me. All right, first we got the FootRester, which was designed in Germany by Ukrainians. Mm-hmm. I don't know why that's there.
Why?
I know why.
Just before Christmas?
So if you're on your desk, you're trying to put your feet up and not accidentally turn off your...
sewing machine.
No, the whole... Has no one ever accidentally turned off a breaker with their foot?
Oh yeah, or have like unplay, yeah.
Yeah.
Turn off a breaker?
No,
Not
the
a breaker,
the,
your surge
the
protector.
the surge protector.
Oh, with the, got it, the
With your
rocker.
foot? I've done that multiple times.
Yeah, no, I've never done that.
Especially when you buy one where it's on the side. Those are the worst.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anything can bump it. Anyhow, but your feet are down there. Cockroaches can get them. Dogs can get them.
Oh my God.
What?
I don't know.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you put your feet
I
on this.
understand.
I don't
And
know
you
about that. Could I do my computer like that, though?
And you roll your feet on the little
I'll do that.
roller
You're
wooden
distracting.
things, and
I'm
they're
all
like,
about the foot
ooh, yeah,
massages.
that's nice and loud. I don't know. This is okay.
Where I don't understand.
I don't
where
get this
is
at all.
for.
This
I
seems
don't
like a
either.
work from home kind of thing. Like, how would you feel about me?
Yeah.
Yes.
How would you feel about me taking my shoes off
That
and just
isn't-
massaging my feet
Oh.
as I work?
It'd be distracting,
It's
especially
a
sitting
serious
there.
question.
Yeah,
Answer.
seriously.
No, I wouldn't feel good
Will
about
you
it
get
at
me one
all.
of these?
This looks like the thing that you put your feet on at Foot Locker for them to try your shoes on.
True, that's true, yeah.
Yeah, there's no.
It's all right. I mean,
I do like the memory foam stuff. That I could put my feet into.
yeah.
I just see myself kind of putting on it and just
This
going.
whole
that.
thing, this whole, like, it rocks. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, if you're the rocks, you can't be near someone else. If you're sitting there
No.
going,
How distracting is that?
Let's find out.
Even if they're watching TV next to you, just doing that the whole time. That.
yeah, no.
No, there's no way.
That's very unstable. Actually, wait, stay right there. Look at it.
I would.
Look at how much is coming up off the floor. Did you see that?
Oof.
Yeah,
Look at that.
that's.
That is not, they should not have used that footage. It makes it look real flimsy.
Yeah, it's like
It's
like
about
those-
to flip up on him. Look at that.
it's like those animals that lean
It's
back
like
in
a
their chairs.
fidget spinner for your feet.
Ooh,
wrong about your chair?
fidget foot.
Fidget foot.
Fidget foot.
All right, let's move on.
Coming to Kickstarter soon.
How to turn your smartphone into a smart telescope. This is making millions.
This
Okay.
is so cool.
I looked, I was like, okay, maybe I'll get it. Then I saw it was like 24 times zoom. I'm like, I don't know about that. 20, that's as close as it gets? Aren't
I
telescopes like.
kind of felt the same way. That was my issue too. I'm like, tech
Good.
on Kickstarter,
Yeah.
Right.
kind of a tricky thing, but 25 or 24%, times zoom didn't seem like enough.
No.
I know that it's very small. It's meant to be compact and all that jazz. I need more oomph from this thing.
I don't know. I think I'm not an astronomer or anything like that. There's a lot of times you can see the planets and stuff just with the naked eye. So I think just
No,
having
that's a
any.
dot, okay?
That's not.
The sun.
I'm saying.
I want, like, you can
You
see
can, like-
Venus with the naked eye.
You can.
No, you
Yes,
can't.
You.
It's a
you
dot.
can.
You see a dot out there.
Which
you
is a
can't tell,
planet.
unless you tell
Okay.
me that one's Venus It's just a dot in the sky.
But again,
Yeah,
if
you
you're
do.
looking at it closer here, you would what?
You guys are very emotional.
Okay.
It's not just a dot. If you get, especially if you can blow it up here and you get to see a little bit of it,
I'm gonna
you're
blow up
see.
Venus.
No, you're gonna see it compared to the other dots in the sky
But the
and be
picture
able to
they
see
took
the
of the
difference.
sun, I was impresses me. I will say the app. I do like apps, but of course you have that on your phone. That little, what is that little Sky Finder where you can find things
Oh
that you
yeah,
never could
I
find
like
before.
that a lot.
Very cool.
Like I've heard
That's
of
cool.
Orion, didn't know it was there.
How much is this? 189?
Not bad though.
Yeah, you know what? I would like to get one. I
Yes.
shall
Too.
think about it after Kickstarter's over. I do not back tech anymore.
When does
No.
it say it's going to deliver? Because I
Did you
did
get
think it
burnt
was
on the
weird.
tech backing?
December.
Multiple
Okay,
times.
because
Really?
they're talking about it specifically
Yes.
for the Eclipse. And I
Tech
was like,
backing is
all right.
dangerous.
You know I
It's
backed
weird
that
that they're
marble
honing
one,
in
right?
on that
The
one
sand
thing.
one?
We
It's
definitely have
the-
two
it's
conversations.
the seller, you know what I mean?
That's
for
one
that.
of them.
Right.
Anyway, so there I was looking at the sky, and I thought,
Yeah.
I'm going to stare right at the
Marble
sun.
clock.
How'd you feel about the dot though?
The dot is
Really?
fine, but if you stare
Okay.
right at the sun, apparently it's bad for you or
yeah.
something.
I think it like burns your eyes out.
Yeah, something about that. So I
Right.
told Tom about it, and he's like, well, here's these little glasses you put on.
Yeah.
But what he gave me was actually just his prescription.
Oh my gosh. With the paper plate patch, right?
I give magnifiers. Old lady glasses. You look up like,
glass.
I want this. I would use this outside of the Eclipse. I think this is really cool, and Tom should back it for the office.
I agree.
all right.
25 times.
Chorda, a musical
Yes.
instrument for everyday life.
This looks awesome.
What?
Really? I didn't
I think
get
this
it.
looks really fun to mess with, yeah.
Is it middies? Did you miss middies?
I do like middies, yeah, I do. I would be rocking. I would plug this into a computer,
With your foot
sample
pedal?
my own sounds, be like, put that in there. Man, I could make songs for hours on this. Okay, I could be the next.
I would rather have that
I'm trying to
Zelda
think of
instrument.
anybody. Fatboy Slim.
How about now?
I'm trying to pick up somebody who's like an electronics,
Okay.
a techno
I don't know. I don't know
artist.
why I would buy this over a really good keyboard.
Yeah, or anything?
Yeah,
Because
this
this
was
does
weird.
tons of things that the keyboard
So-
can do.
But it does
And you can
so
take it to
much.
that tennis court.
It does so much, and it's so like sensitive. I don't know. Is it how fickle is it going to be?
Super fickle.
Fickle.
Is
How
that a
come you're-
good thing?
Super fickle.
How come like you don't like the science?
So
Well, it is my super fickle.
You're scared of the technology in the telescope, but not this though.
Oh, I'm scared of it. I'm not gonna back it. I just think it looks cool.
Oh.
And being like boop, 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 messing with it, and you can hold it like this and strum it or
How's it go?
whatever.
I missed that. But
It's really cool.
This
all
passport.
right, only 2 projects left. Would you like
Can
to
we
get
not
Yeah,
look
look
at
at
this
those
one?
red eyes.
This one makes me like sick. I felt ill watching this project.
I love
it was
this.
so,
So I saw it. I was like, oh, roast pig. That's kind of interesting.
That's so
but I didn't
gross.
realize it came from a regular
those
pig.
eyes though,
That's
they're
my
like
favorite.
It's awful.
this is so
See,
bad.
what you do is you give this to your kids. You don't tell them it's a roast pig. You give this adorable pig. And they're like, do you want to play with the pig? You're like, I want to eat the pig. Everyone's laughing. Then you go, "Wah!"
No. See, they think it's a stuffed animal, and you put it to bed with the pig, and when they're sleeping, you turn it to the roast pig, so they wake up with the.
So
That's how you
good.
scar your children.
It just walks
It's a lot
away.
of fun.
Oh, they have pictures of
Oh,
roast pigs?
gosh, I hate those eyes. Those make me so
I might
uncomfortable.
get this.
I don't back tech,
Oh.
but this.
This is different.
This is so nasty.
If there was a booth selling this at Gen Con, I think I would have bought it.
I think
Probably,
so too.
you probably would have.
I've seen the stuff you bought. You would have bought it.
I bought
It's
the
pretty
germs.
small though. I did
I do
expect
love
it to be
how
bigger.
Bonnie Crew is like, Tom didn't realize that a roast pig came from a regular pig.
No, I didn't.
No, we don't that.
No, it's that when I saw
fair,
it,
Tom.
when I
That's
saw
fair
it, I didn't
point.
realize that it was an inside out stuffed animal. I thought that was amazing.
No animals were harmed in this project. In this project,
They're
it would
sitting
be
there
very
they're
clear.
eating a pork sandwich. There's no
No
animals
animals were
harmed.
harmed.
It's fine.
So weird. All right.
This it made me
How much
physically
is
ill.
it?
That's so disgusting. No, Tom, it doesn't matter.
$19.
Do you know
That's not
how many
bad.
cardboard pinballs you could get for that?
2 backers?
on.
None.
Like,
Whoa.
A third.
right. But,
You get 2.
but hear me
I don't
out.
think this is gonna fund.
That's a shame.
It's unfortunate. Oh, it's close. You could actually make an impact.
I was just gonna say,
Unpacking
you folks
it.
can help out making this an impact.
Let us back this by the end here.
You're an angel backer of this, Tom.
Yes.
All
Roast
right.
pig angel. Yes.
I missed this one
This
too.
whole
How did I
time I've
miss
been
it?
waiting, Tom.
The Cupbrella.
I've been waiting and waiting, and finally somebody did it. They combined the two most important things: the umbrella
The two most
and the cup holder.
The two most niche things. I've always wanted to have an umbrella with me when it actually rains. It never really happens.
No.
But to have one with
Life
me when
goals.
it rains, and I happen to be carrying a cup of coffee.
If I was walking
To be
around,
fair, you always have coffee on
I
you.
do have coffee.
if I was walking around with this umbrella, okay, and it started to rain,
Yes.
not only would I pop open the umbrella, but I would race to find anywhere that would sell me a cup of anything. I need a drink right now, so I can pop open this thing and put a cup in it.
There should be like a warning that it does not work in Florida. Who like stands under an umbrella in Florida anyway? You use them to move. You're not just sitting there
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm chilling out in the rain.
Right.
No. And you run.
Oh!
I didn't know it popped out. How did I miss that?
You.
It pops
But I
out.
like the little nod he gave us there.
I
Hey,
love it. I love how
let's
it
go
holds
back.
it. It holds it at
Put
a
it in.
jaunty angle.
Nod.
Yeah. This is.
If only this was a
Here's the
reverse
thing
umbrella.
you can do also. You can also, if it's a sippy cup, you can bring it up to your mouth and drink from it.
And pour water all over people behind you.
Yes.
Yeah, you're drinking, you're getting rained on for a moment, but it's okay because you get to sip without removing the cup.
I'm liking this.
I do like the idea of the wind, the gust of wind taking
Why
the
is this one
umbrella
making
up
more
and
than the
like
roast
coffee.
pig?
That's what I'm saying.
Tragedy.
It is.
The one thing missing
We cannot
is,
help this one, though.
the one thing missing from this is they should have built in a straw into the handle of the umbrella.
Oh.
Oh, that's some next level stuff.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
multiple
yeah.
straws for people around you.
Sharing
in the
is
rain.
caring.
Oh, wait.
That's right.
This guy needs 60,000. This one may not
Ooh.
make it.
Whoops.
Maybe not.
Folks, see what you can do.
All right. Does anyone have a pick of the week?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Someone shout it out.
Pinball. Cardboard pinball. I really want to play with that. I think it looks really cool. I would definitely build one of those and have a lot of fun with it. I mean, even if it didn't last forever, if you get 2 or 3 plays out of it, that is a lot for the $60. But I would have a lot of fun building this with my son and then letting him play with it until it no longer worked. So I think it looks really cool. Really well done,
That video is fantastic, by the way.
right?
Joe?
Yeah, this one, honestly, I was going to go Zombie Chickens or whatever, but I am going to go Thunderstone Quest because I wasn't sold on the game itself. When you mentioned Dominion, I do like Dominion and this, so I know little about the universe, but if it is
Ooh,
similar to
it's
Dominion.
Pirates too, which is the thing. And it's
Right.
AEG. Do you think they're reusing artwork from?
Ooh,
Dead
maybe.
Reckoning?
Oh,
Maybe.
interesting.
This is my pick as
That
well.
does look good.
Oh, looks like-
Again, because the thing that really puts it over the top is the fact that they have a nice starting point
Yeah.
included in
Right.
this page.
$50 too, that's what they said.
That's a good play. Like if you've missed it, you like the artwork, you like the vibe, you can back whichever quest you like or you're into. They have them all. I love that image too, where they show you all 14 quests, and then it
Right.
says $40 each. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of great looking artwork in here, so this is a good jumping on point.
I agree.
Mike said his pick was pinball as well.
My pick is the pig.
pinball. Gosh, can we stop
What?
with that
Put the
image?
pig on, Roy.
Can you please scroll? Ugh.
Not better.
You told me to scroll.
Oh,
I like-
man.
I just think it's funny that they have it in reverse. It's not the pig.
And it
coming
walks
on.
away.
He's
And it
like,
walks away. It's like,
I'm fine.
all better.
Flesh wound.
So disgusting. It's like a scene out of
bad.
Saw or something.
Oh,
The
bad.
pig version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
All right.
Alrighty,
was,
folks. Well, that is it for another crowd surfing.
is
Thanks
all.
so much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow morning with Board Game Smorgasbord. We'll talk about Gen Con and tell you what went on there.
What?
all the things.
Lots of stuff.
Tell all.
Oh, there's so much news. Lots of good news that was announced during Gen Con and stuff.
Oh.
Good stuff.
So, all that tomorrow, and then tomorrow afternoon, top 10 Pirates and Ninjas games. You're in that, right?
I am in that.
Who else in that? Roy and Chris, I think.
Chris.
Pirates and ninjas. That's had pirates and ninjas?
No.
Same time.
Pirates or Ninjas.
Oh,
Nope.
that's very
Nope.
different. That's very different.
I have to have both of them.
Okay.
in the game.
That's
No,
Alright.
I'm not
It's going to
sticking to
limit
that.
There
you
you go.
dramatically to about 3 games.
Challenge.
I stick.
Yeah, they made a short list. Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see you all then. Until then, I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Joy Evans.
I'm Camilla.
I'm Z Garcia. Bye.
My pig. Back to Pig Project. Help me out. Help me back to Pig Project.
Get the pig.